All right, let's get started laying on our backs today. Just relax all the way down. Exactly how we will end the class, we're going to begin. So just let your feet flop open, your arms rest at your side, close your eyes. Letting everything go, coming into this space. Start to breathe in and out through your nose. Inhaling, filling up your lungs, feeling them expand. Then exhaling, releasing, just letting your chest fall. Then come onto your mat. Feel your body press down into the earth. Feel your legs, your hips, relaxing, releasing. Feel your back pressing down, your shoulders, your head, your arms. Feel your entire physical body. Then draw your attention inward. Let your breath bring you into this present moment. This 60 minutes that we have together here to breathe, to move, to maybe work with whatever it is that you've got going on, something that you want to manifest or something that you want to let go. Breathing in and out through your nose. Focus on your breath. Today I am sharing the 6th law from 40 Days to Personal Revolution, and that is drop what you know. So the idea of relinquishing control is being the ultimate challenge. So dropping out of your head and into your heart. And really embodying all of these things that you've learned all throughout your life, through education, through life, through experiences, and embodying this wisdom in your being and in your heart. Letting go of wanting to gather more and more information, more knowledge. There's so much that we can learn, and that's wonderful. But when are we going to actually embody this practice? When are we going to drop out of our heads into this heart and really start to walk the walk? Really start to embody all of these practices that we start to work with on our mats, but really bringing them into our lives. So let's take 3 breaths here together. Inhaling, fill up. Feeling into your heart. Exhale, open your mouth, sigh it out. Good. Big breath in, fill up. Open mouth, sigh it out. Good. Big inhale. Taking an extra sip of air at the top. Holding. Then open your mouth, sigh it out all the way down. Good. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your big toes together, straighten through your legs, reach your arms up and overhead. Then reach your fingertips over towards the right, reach your feet over towards the right. Maybe you cross your left ankle up and over the right. Just taking a little gentle side stretch here into your left side body. Breath in. Exhale, uncross your legs, come back through center, reaching your fingertips up and over towards the left, walking your heels over towards the left, creating this crescent moon shape with your body. Cross your right ankle up and over the left. Really reaching through your fingertips, take a big breath in. Exhaling, uncross, come back through center. Then draw your knees up and in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins, give yourself a squeeze. Good. Rocking from side to side, massaging your kidneys. Then start to rock and roll along the length of your spine. Grab for the backs of your thighs, rocking from your tailbone towards your head. Good. Rocking up and down, feeling your back pressing into the earth. When you're ready, plant your hands and step back to tabletop pose, tucking your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Continuing to keep your eyes closed and your focus inward. Inhale your head and your tailbone for cow pose. Exhale to press the earth away, curling in for cat. Belly button towards your spine. Good. Inhale, lift up. Heart tractions forward, belly falls. Exhale, curl in, press the earth away. One more time here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, press away and curl in tight, releasing all the air. Then take some more organic movement, circling your head, circling your hips. Maybe rocking forward and back. Finding a little bit of a dance between your breath and your body, moving energy all throughout your body, wherever you feel stiff, wherever you feel stagnation. Move your breath into those spaces energetically. Then bring a little movement into that area as well. Take one more breath here. Inhale to come back through center, ground down through your left palm. Inhale your right arm high. Open your heart towards the right. Reach up, gaze up. Exhaling as you thread the needle, lowering your right shoulder down, releasing your right ear down to the ground. Extend your left arm up and over your left ear towards the front. Good. Keep your hips lifting high and then actively press that right arm down into the earth. Like you're trying to bust your arm through the floor. This is going to activate a little bit more of a twist. Maybe rocking back a little bit further on towards your head so that your heart spirals open a little bit more. Hold here for your breath in, really pressing into that right arm. Exhaling, draw your left hand back underneath your left shoulder. Inhale your right arm high, reach up, gaze up, fill up with breath. Exhale, plant your right hand down. Spread your right fingers wide. Inhale your left arm high. Stacking the left shoulder up on top of the right. Reach up through your left fingertips, opening your heart. Gaze up. Exhale, release down, thread the needle, lowering your left shoulder, lowering your left ear. Right arm reaches up and over your right ear towards the front of the room, releasing down towards the ground. Hips lift high. Deepen your breath here. Stay present in your body as you actively press your left arm down into the earth. Finding a little bit more of that heart-opening twist here. Hold for one more big breath in. Exhale, drag your right palm back underneath your right shoulder. Inhale your left arm high. Reaching up, fill up with breath. Exhale, lower it down. Good. Tuck your toes under. Press your hips high for downward facing dog. You can pedal your dog out here, rocking your hips from side to side. Bending into one knee and then the other. Let your breath be audible. So maybe activating your Ujjayi breath here, constricting the back of your throat so that you drag the breath in and you drag the breath out slowly, stoking that inner fire. Let's stay here breathing, finding your breath, staying really present in your body, on your mat, right here, right now. Fan your fingers wide so that your index finger points forward. Your biceps are rolling forward, your triceps roll back. Broadening across your collarbone, let your heart melt back towards the top of your thighs. Relax your head and neck. Good. Inhale, hips lift high. Come onto your tippy toes. Exhale, drop your heels over to the right. You can keep your legs straight or a slight bend into your knees. Then send your gaze up and under your left armpit. Good. Inhale, come back through center, tippy toes. Exhale to drop your heels over to the left. Legs straight or slight bend in your knees. Warming up your hamstrings. Send your gaze up and under your right armpit. Good. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, let your heels melt down towards the earth. Big breath in here. Open mouth. Exhale, sigh it out. Good. Step your feet up to the top of the mat. Ragdoll. Feet hips width distance apart. Grab for opposite elbows. Sway from side to side. Let your head hang heavy. You can shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Then release your hands down, heel toe, your feet together so that your big toe comes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Pausing here, finding our alignment in plank pose. So no matter how many times we've been in these poses before, how can you activate something new? Stacking your shoulders over your wrists. Check in with your hands. Really grounding down into your knuckles and the triad of your index finger and your thumb, and the space between your index finger and your thumb and the crease of your hand. Activating the front body to the back, belly button to spine. That C curve throughout your spine so that you're really pressing away from the earth, tipping your pubis forward. We're still breathing here with our legs straight and strong, and you're on your tippy toes. So how can you radiate your body more here? How can you feel stronger here? Breathe into that. Then bend your elbows, lowering for the count of 5. Hug them into your rib cage for 4. Lowering for 3. Resisting it for 2. Lowering all the way down for 1. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your heart for baby cobra. Exhale, lengthen your spine as you lower down. Hover your hands up off the mat. Inhale, lift your heart. Use your strong back to lift your heart high. Exhale, lengthen your spine as you lower down. Good. Release your hands to clasp at your lower back. Press your palms together. Actively press the tops of your feet down into the mat. And inhale, roll your shoulders back and down as you lift your heart, pressing the clasp of your hands towards the back of the room. Good. Keep breathing here. Big breath in. Toes pressing down. Exhale. Lowering down, release the clasp. Bring your hands to plant underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes underneath your heels. Inhale, press up, plank pose. Good, let's hold here for another 5 breaths. Find your active plank. How can you find a more radiant, strong plank? Shoulders over wrist, belly button to spine, legs straight and strong. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last big breath in. Exhale, lowering chaturanga. Inhale your heart high. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Over the tops of your feet. Use your core to lift your hips high. Good. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale to halfway lift, palms press. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, circle your arms to stand, palms press up overhead. Exhale, drag your hands through heart center, close your eyes. Reconnecting with this moment, with your breath, and any intention that you would like to set on your practice here today, here on your mat. Inhale, circle your arms high. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, palms press. Exhale, hands plant, step or hop back through chaturanga. Inhaling your heart high to upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Good. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle your arms, palms press. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant. Step or hop back through chaturanga. Inhale your heart high, find your version. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Step or hop to the top of your mat, flowing with breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle to stand. Exhale, swan dive, release all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back through chaturanga. Inhale your heart high. Activate your deep inner core to lift your hips high back to downward facing dog. Good. 1 more round at your pace, adding any variations that you would like. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle to stand. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms plant, step or hop back. Inhale your heart high. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Good, let's pause here for 3 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Exhale. So how can you find more curiosity here? With your body, with your breath, with these poses, with this asana. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle to stand. Drag your hands through heart center. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Good. Inhale, circle your arms, palms press. Sun salutation B. Bend your knees, chair pose. Sink your hips back and down. Rock your weight back into your heels. Really start to stoke that inner fire. Activating the Ujjayi breath as you turn your tailbone down towards the earth. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Good. Try to stack your heart over your hips. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Good, you guys. Big breath in. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms plant, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale to lift your heart high. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg lifts. Exhale, step through. Turn your left toes down. Inhale for warrior 1. Press into the outside edge of your left foot. Good. Bend deep into your right knee and then square your hips off towards the front so that your right hip's going to be drawing back. Your left hip draws forward. Good. Your feet are hips width distance apart. Then drop your shoulders away from your ears. Bend into your right knee a little bit deeper and hold for your breath in. Exhale, fold over your right leg, step back. Plank pose, lowering immediately through your chaturanga on the same exhale. Inhaling your heart high. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Good. Big breath in, left leg lifts. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Right toes turn down. Inhale for warrior 1. Press into the outside edge of your right foot. Really press into the outside edge of that foot as you draw your left hip back. So use the pressure on that right foot to traction your left hip back and your right hip forward. Bend a little deeper into your left knee. Big breath in. Exhale, fold, step back and flow. Connecting a pose with each breath. Staying really present with the asanas. Not checking out, but feeling every inhale and feeling every exhale. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, chair pose, lift your arms, drop your booty low. Rock your weight back into your heels, maybe all 10 toes. Lift up off the mat. Big breath in. Exhale to stand, hands to your heart. Good. 1 more round. Sun Sal B. Sweeping your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, chair pose. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bend your knees a little deeper. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Heart lifts. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms plant, step or hop back through chaturanga. Inhaling your heart high. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Step through, left toes turn down. Inhale, warrior 1. Good, you guys. Breath in. Exhale, fold and flow. Exhaling back, meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step through, warrior 1, lift up. Find your alignment, then take it a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale, fold, step back. Meeting back, downward facing dog. Good, pausing here. Let's take a big breath in together. Open your mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Good, inhale, your right leg lifts. Exhale, shift forward, drawing your knee towards your nose. Curling tight, stacking your shoulders over your wrists. Hold here. Next inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, then step your right foot through. Turn your left toes down. Inhale for warrior one. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, cartwheel your arms open for warrior two, widening your stance. Maybe bringing your wrists to stack directly over your ankles, reaching long through your fingertips, letting your right thigh bone rotate open so that your right knee comes towards your right pinky toe. Good. Reaching long. Take a big breath in. Exhale to reverse your warrior. Reach your right arm up and back. Then straighten through your right leg. Take a right side body stretch. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to low lunge. Bend into your right knee. Left hand plants. Step your right foot back for side plank. Rotating your right shoulder on top of the left, then pressing your hips high. Beautiful transitions, you guys. Any variation of side plank that you would like to take, maybe lifting your right leg high or lowering to supported side plank with your left knee down on the ground. Hold here for one more big breath. Lift your hips extra high. Exhale, lower your right palm down. Bend your elbows for chaturanga. Inhaling your heart high. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Good. Next inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, curl in tight. Stack your shoulders over your wrist, shifting forward. Next inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Slow and controlled inhale. Exhale, curl knee to nose. Step through, low lunge, turn your right toes down for warrior one. Inhale to lift. Good. Again, finding your alignment and deepening. We've been here a couple times, so this should be familiar. Breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Spread your fingers wide and then widen your stance with your feet so that your wrists stack over your ankles. Your left thigh bone is rotating open so that your left knee comes towards your left pinky toe. Then bend in a little deeper into your left knee. Maybe bending your left knee all the way to 90 degrees this time. Inhale, flip your left palm. Exhale to reverse. Inhale, straighten your left leg, reach up and back, left side body stretch. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, bending into your left knee, low lunge at the top of the mat. Your right hand plants, transition, side plank, stacking your left ankle on top of the right, lifting your hips high. Good, try taking the same variation that you took on the other side. Good, keep lifting up through your hips, rotating that left shoulder so that it stacks directly on top of the right. Hold here for one more big inhale. Exhale, lowers your left palm down. Flow through your vinyasa. Beautiful, you guys. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, chair pose, lift your heart. One breath in. Exhale to stand, hands come to your heart. Good. Reconnect with this body, with this moment, and with your intention. Inhale, circle your arms, palms press. Exhale, chair pose. Breath in. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Inhaling, your heart lifts high. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Curl in and hold. Really curling in tight. Next inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, step through. Turn your left toes down for warrior one. Exhale, opens up, warrior two. Widening your stance. Try to find 90 degrees in the bend of your right knee. Big breath in. Exhale to reverse. Right arm reaches up and back. Maybe you take a bind this time, reaching your left arm around your back to grab for the top of your right thigh, or maybe just your pants or your shirt. Inhale to straighten your right leg. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Bend into your right knee, low lunge. Side plank, left hand plants, right foot stacks. Maybe you try a different variation this time. Hovering your right foot up off the left, taking tree pose. Maybe yogi toe lock. Wherever you are, hold for one more big breath in, lifting your hips. Exhale, lower your right hand down. Flow through your vinyasa, meeting back, downward facing dog. Good, stay with it. Inhale, your left leg lifts. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, curl in tight. Inhale, kick it up and back. Exhale, step through, warrior one, inhale up. Exhale, cartwheel your arms open, warrior two. Good. Release into this pose, deepen that bend in your left knee, maybe to 90 degrees, holding here. Inhale to flip your left palm. Exhale to reverse. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down, low lunge. Right hand plants, side plank. Stack your left foot on top of the right. Same variation you took on the other side. Left leg lifting. Tree pose, yogi toe lock. Maybe supported side plank or just regular old making a big rainbow with your body. That's what we're doing here. Big breath in. Exhale, lower your left palm down, flowing through your vinyasa. Good. Meeting back, downward facing dog. Good. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, chair pose. Lift your arms high. Good. This time, draw your elbows down towards your thighs. Spread your palms up towards your face like you're reading a book. So lower your knees, your elbows all the way down towards your thighs. Bend into your knees deeply. Engage your lower core. Holding here. So keep your knees bent to this level. Drawing your legs together, bring your hands to heart center. Exhale, twist your left elbow outside of your right knee. Prayer twist here. Keep hugging your knees together. Maybe you open your wings, extending your left arm down, your right arm up. One more breath. Exhale, come back through center. Keep that bend in your knees. Open your book. Deepen the bend so that your elbows are on the top of your thighs. Lift through your heart. Turn your tailbone down towards the earth. Then try to reach your heart forward like you're in baby cobra. Bring your hands to your heart. Twist your right elbow outside of your left knee. Good, you got this. Hold for your inhale. Exhale brings you back through center. Straighten your legs, come to standing. Drag your hands through heart center. Close your eyes. Big breath in. Exhale. Good. Inhale, circle your arms up and overhead. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Inhaling your heart high. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Let's switch it up a little bit. So you're going to make a figure 4 with your legs. You're going to cross your right ankle over the top of your left thigh bone or your left quadricep. But you're going to want to open with that right knee. So when you look back, you see a number 4. Yes, we all see a number 4? Beautiful. So keep this activation in your legs and start to roll forward to plank pose. Good. Then from here, we'll transition into our side plank. Maybe you keep this activation with your legs, or you can grab your right foot and come into that tree pose variation where you bring your right foot into the crease of your left thigh. Good, you guys. Hold here for one more big breath in. Then lower your right palm down. Kick your right leg out to the left side for fallen triangle. Inhale, your left arm lifts. Funky transitions, I know. Good, yes, maybe that right leg lifts up off the earth. Exhale, lower your left palm down. Kick your right leg up and back. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Good. Inhale, lifts you up. High crescent lunge. Exhale, drag your hands through heart center. Twist your left elbow outside of your right knee. Maybe you open your arms to wings, reaching your left arm down, your right arm up. Breath in. Exhale, release, lowering your hands down. Frame your right foot. Step back, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, cross that left ankle up and over your right quad this time, making that figure 4 with your leg so that your left knee is opening. Everybody see that figure 4? Your right leg is straight. Then start to rotate forward to your plank pose. Good. Then we'll start to transition to side plank on your right hand. Maybe you grab for your left foot and pull it up into the crease of the top of your right leg so that you come into tree pose in this side plank variation. One breath here. Good, then we're going to come into fallen triangle, lowering your left palm down, kick your left leg out, lift your right arm high. Yes, good. Breath in, maybe that left leg hovers up off the earth. Exhale, lower your right palm down, flowing through your vinyasa. Good, downward facing dog. Beautiful, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, chair pose. This time, lift your right knee up and in towards your chest. Bring your hands to your heart. Then we're going to make that figure 4 with our legs again. Cross your right ankle up and over your left quad. Keep lifting up through your heart as you bend a little deeper into that left knee. Breath in. Breath out, hold, keep lifting your heart, bending your left knee. Inhale. Exhale, release, circle your arms to stand. Exhale, chair pose. Lift your left knee up into your chest. Cross your left ankle up and over your right quad. Bring your hands to your heart center. Then keep lifting through your heart, bending into your right knee. Good. Keep letting that left knee open. One more breath here as your heart lifts. Exhale, step it down. Circle your arms up and overhead. Swan dive. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, step or hop back. Meeting back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, cross it over your left quad. Make that figure 4 with your legs. Let your right knee open. Then roll forward to your plank pose. Press into your left palm. Inhale for side plank. Your variation, maybe finding that tree pose with your legs, bringing your right foot into your left leg. So the transition is now going to be to fallen triangle. So envision it. Lower your right palm down. Kick your right foot out to the left. Good. Left arm lifts. Maybe you keep that right leg hovering up off the mat. Lift your hips high. Exhale. Lower your left palm down. Kick your right leg up and back. Step through low lunge. Inhale, lift up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to your heart. Twist. Left elbow outside of your right knee. Beautiful. Open your arms to wings. Exhale, lower them down. Frame your right foot. Step back and flow. Deepening your breath. Good. Next inhale, lift your left leg high. Figure 4 with your legs. Left ankle crosses over your right quad. Really open through that left knee so that you see the figure 4. Then start to shift forward, plank pose. Ground down into your right palm. Lift your left arm high. Activate through your right ankle. Side plank here. Any variation that you would like to take. Deepen your breath. Then we'll transition into fallen triangle. Lower your left hand down. Kick your left leg out to the right. Lift your right arm high. Beautiful. Hold here for one more big breath in. Exhale, lower your right palm down. Kick your left leg up. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Inhale, lift, high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to your heart. Twist your right elbow outside of your left knee. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Open your wings if you did so on the other side. One more breath here. Slow it down. Good. Release your hands down. Frame your left foot. Step back and flow. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Then you can take a child's pose, or you can rest in downward facing dog, or if you're feeling super sassy, dolphin pose. Honoring your body and this moment. Nice work, you guys. Good. If you're in dolphin, make sure that your forearms are making a number 11. Hugging in with your elbows. Slowing down your breath. Let's take 3 breaths here. Inhale. Open your mouth. Exhale. Good. Let's make the next one a lion's breath. So you'll stick out your tongue. Make a noise. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Open your mouth. Stick out your tongue. Good. When you're ready, extend your hands back out in front. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips high. Back to downward facing dog. Tiptoe your feet up to the top of your mat. Let your feet be hips width distance apart. Then ground your left palm down in between your feet. Bend into your left knee. Twist your right arm open. Breath in. Exhale, lower your right palm down. Switch hands. Inhale, your left arm lifts, your right knee bends. Send your gaze up towards your left fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Good. So now it's going to be time for a little inversion play. So if you have an inversion that you're working on that you would like to go with, do that. So crow, headstand, handstand, forearm stand, any of those. I will lead us through crow. So if you'd like to work through crow, lower your hands down to the earth, shoulder width distance apart. Bring your big toes to touch, walking them up close towards your hands. Then start to press your weight into the balls of your feet, lifting your hips high. So the idea is that you want to get your knees up into your armpits. So get into this little crouching crow position with your knees all the way into your armpits. Then start to rock your weight forward so that your knees come balancing into your armpits on the back of your triceps. Then you can play with lifting one toe and then the other. Beautiful. Good. So use your core to lift your hips high. Really keep pressing down into the earth. If you're done with crow or inversion practice, just take a yogi squat, letting your toes turn out, your hips sink down towards the earth. Good. Wherever you are, keep breathing. Beautiful. When we're done, we'll all meet back in that yogi squat. Bring your hands to your heart center. Let your hips melt down between your heels, lifting your heart high. So heart lifting and hips sinking. Take a big breath in. Exhale to release your right palm outside of your right foot. Inhale your left arm high. Breath in. Exhale, come back through center and switch. Left palm comes down to the earth. Right arm reaches high. Big breath in. Exhale to center. Lower your palms down towards the ground. Step, hop, whatever, however you want to get back to downward facing dog. Maybe you move through a vinyasa, or maybe you don't. Next inhale, lift your right leg high. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Try to keep equal pressure in your hands as you let that right knee really lift and open, drawing the right hip up on top of the left. You can stay here or flip your dog, lowering your right foot all the way down to the left. Ground down into your feet and then lift your hips high. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, come out the way you came back in. Right leg lifts. Exhale, shifting forward for half pigeon pose. Right knee coming to your right wrist. Lengthen your left leg straight back behind you. Maybe inching that left leg a little bit further back, deepening this pigeon pose. Inhale to lift your heart. Exhale, fold in over your right shin. Releasing all the way down. Once you've arrived in your pigeon pose, try not to fidget or wiggle, but activate your breath. Feeling the sensations of the air filling your lungs. Listen to the sounds. Maybe it sounds like the ocean. Breathe into your right hip. Let your breath create space in your body. Holding here for a couple more breaths. Coming back to the law that we're working with, which is drop what you know. So the idea of letting all these things that we know really infiltrate our lives. How can you let whatever it is that you're learning drop from your head and into your heart so that you can embody this wisdom and these practices? Stay here if you'd like to take a quad stretch. Inhale, lift up. Your left knee will bend. Your left hand will reach back to clasp for your left foot, or maybe working it into the crease of your left elbow. You can play with balance by bringing your right palm to your right knee, or extending your right fingertips up towards the sky, or taking a full bind, bending your right arm behind your head to clasp for your left hand. One more breath here. Release your left foot slowly down to the mat. And everyone inhale to lift up. Go, roll into your right hip and swing your left leg out in front. Coming back into that figure four shape, drag your right foot up and into the top of your left thigh. Inhale, your arms lift. Turn your heart towards your left toes and then telescope your spine forward as you fold over your left leg. Good, reaching your belly button towards your knee, your nose towards your toes. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold back in. One more breath here. Next inhale lifts you up. Plant your right palm behind your tailbone. Lift your hips high, pressing into your right shin. Turn your left toes down towards the ground. Opening all along the front side of your body. Big breath in. Exhale, lower your hips back down. Lengthen your right leg out to meet the left. You can shake out your legs. Then grab for the backs of your thighs. Rock along the length of your spine. Step or hop back to downward facing dog. We'll move to the other side. Inhaling, your left leg lifts. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Left hip up on top of the right. Equal weight in your hands as you lift that left knee up a little bit higher. Like your hips are two plates. Try and stack that left plate up on top of the right plate. Breath in. Maybe you flip your dog, dropping your left foot over to the right. Grounding down into your feet. Lift your hips high. Come out the way you came in, lifting your left leg back up to the sky. Shifting forward, left knee to your left wrist. Make sure your left knee falls outside of your left hip. Then lengthen your right leg straight back behind you. You can inch it back, finding your pigeon pose. Inhale. Exhale, fold in. How's your breath? Where does your mind go? In stillness and in silence. Are you reliving the past? Do you hop to the future? Just notice. Then take a deep breath in and come back to the present moment. This perfect, beautiful, magic moment right here, right now. Breathing in our pigeon pose. Relaxing your mind and your body. Breathing into any discomfort that may or may not arise. Three more breaths here. Try to let your exhales be a little longer than your inhales. One more breath. If you took the quad stretch on the other side, inhale, lift up, your right knee bends, your right arm reaches up and back to clasp for your right foot. Maybe you bring your left palm to your left knee or extend your left hand up towards the sky, or take a full bind by bending your left elbow behind your head to clasp for your right hand at your back. One more breath. Exhale, release your right foot down. Everyone inhale, lift up. Roll over onto your left hip, swing your right leg out in front. Let your right heel reach towards the front right corner of your mat, flexing your right toes up towards the sky. Inhale, reach. Exhale, folding forward over your right leg. Nose towards your toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lengthening your spine as you fold back in. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to lift up. Left palm plants behind your tailbone. Inhale, press your hips high. Turn your right toes down towards the sky as you reach your right arm up and back. Big stretch all along the front of your body. Exhale, lower your hips down towards the ground. Extend your left leg out to meet the right. Shake out your legs. Flex your toes towards the sky. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. You can grab for the outside of your feet. If you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. One more breath. Release your feet. Inhale to lift up. Then extend your fingertips forward, and we're going to roll down one vertebrae at a time, starting with your tailbone, then your sacrum, your lower back, your middle back, your shoulders, and everything releases down. Good. Bend your knees, draw your heels in towards your butt. Cross your right leg up and over the left. Then let both knees fall over towards the left side of the room. Opening your arms out to a T, turn your head to the right and close your eyes. You can always deepen your twists by drawing your knees a little bit closer towards your chest. Or if it's ever too intense, straightening that left leg out. So what stories is your mind playing over and over? Just recognize it. Come back to right here, right now. Inhale back through center. Switch the cross of your legs, uncrossing the left. Cross your left leg up and over the right. Drop your knees to the right. Turn your head to the left. Close your eyes. Inhale, come back through center, uncross your legs. You can take a happy baby here. Any final pose that you need to complete your practice. For happy baby, reach your hands inside of your knees to grab for the outside of your feet, drawing your knees down towards the earth, towards your armpits. Then roll your tailbone down towards the earth. Your tailbone wants to curl up. Start to press it down. See if that feels good. Or maybe you rock from side to side, straightening through one leg and then the other. And when you're ready, just releasing your feet, letting them flop open at the end of your mat. Come back to your natural breath. Let this breath move and support you without thought, without control. Releasing and relaxing your entire body. Feeling your bones, your muscles, your blood, every fiber and ligament in your body. Release, relax, melting into the earth. Stay here as long as you need. I'll let you know when it's time to reawaken. Shavasana. When you're ready to reawaken, deepen your breath. Brush your thumbs over your fingertips, wiggle your toes. Rock your head from side to side. Inhale your arms up and overhead. Draw your legs together, point your toes. Exhale, curl your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug. Then roll to the right side in a fetal position. Press up to a comfortable cross-legged seat. Bring your hands to your heart center with your eyes closed. We softly bow our heads towards our chest, our minds towards our hearts. Dropping what we know, letting all of the wisdom and the practices seep into our hearts and into our bodies. Acknowledge any shifts, any changes from the beginning of practice till now. Without judgment, without expectation, just feel. My name is Jen. It's such an honor to be here with you to share this practice. I hope you'll take whatever you're learning from your head and into your heart and out into your lives. From my heart to yours. Namaste.